Hello. I want to distinguish between authentication and authorization here. And now let's go into our SQL Server Management Studio, and we'll really understand what this is all about. Now, a manager is concerned about, you know, database security. So this is what I will explain. This is already created a user account that I had created, which is BYU user account. For time's sake, I will not go into much details in how it's being created. Now, to create a user, firstly, you right click. Okay, you go to security, and then this is the security side. Okay, you go here and now you right click on the login. Okay, and then you create a new login. Okay, this is how it is done. You put in the login account, login name here, and then creates a login for this person. Already, I have a login here, which is BY. I'm going to talk about it right here, and grant privilege, and then assign the role. Okay, so on this, first of all, how to connect. Okay, you go here and click on connect. This will come out. Okay, like a BYU user here. You can connect, put in with the password. Okay. Now, the difference between SQL Server authentication and window authentication. Here is a window authentication. For me, I use window authentication right here to connect, and it connects depending on my installation and settings. Now, it allows you to log in both with SQL Server authentication and also window authentication. But if you're dealing directly with the SQL Server authentication, you use SQL Server authentication only. Okay, so that is how I understand and how I am doing it, and it's working. Okay, and now if you click on connect, it should be able to take you to the one you've already connected. Now, these are the one that I already done, which is you can see different account username. Okay, you can see them here under user. Right here is BYU user, Daniel the user. Okay, you see other users right here in the same database. Okay, known as a bowling league example. Here is it. And let's say we want to uh, assign a role. Okay, let's say I want to assign a role to this BYU. I had already assigned a role for this BYU user, which was only data ready. That was the role. And right now, if I want to create a new login, right here, this is what I will do. I'll be here, security, login, as I had said earlier. For time's sake, I may not I mean, waste much time. And now to assign a role, after you've already created the username, and then you go to mapping, and then this is how you assign a role, as I had already done. Okay, the role has been assigned. Okay, and then because I did not put a name, okay, let's say I want to put a name for this person here, right here. Also, okay, I want to assign this username Ogo. Okay, the SQL, and then the password. I have to release all this enforcing. Then you can see now I can assign a role with a database to that particular user. And then this is the role. Okay, let me say, I want to, this particular Ogo, I want to assign a role of data reading for Ogo. Okay, so absolutely, that is how the role is being assigned. For now, I'm not going to concentrate with this login because I have a login already. So I'm just going to paraphrase for time's sake. Uh, so I'll be able to upload this video. Okay, if it's too long, it will not upload. So right now, right here, let's see how we can get, we grant a privilege. Okay, so we can grant a privilege, okay, by going to membership. Now, this is the role that was assigned. Now, granting privilege here. Already, this person has been granted the privilege, okay, and it was been assigned a role in the schema right here. Now, to assign this person's role here is go to select role. This BYE user has been assigned a role on select, okay, and by so doing, you can also assign a has been granted the privilege, okay, select privilege, and he also can also grant another person privilege, right? Okay, so this is it, and we will not go much detail on this. Okay, okay, this is the schema. Okay, this is a membership. There the role is. This is securable, which granting role. And this makes the data security very unique, okay, in terms of helping the manager not to be afraid of, people tampering into the account. Database is well secured, okay. So we will not go much into this for the sake of time. So these are the schema which I had created. I've created a schema here. Let's expand the schema. Okay, you can check. These are my schemas which I created warehouse, created web. Okay, these are all of it. And let's maybe look into the database. Okay, this way the database table created by me. All right. So the database table created by me are here. You see warehouse are not the same with the others. Okay, so that is how I will help, you know, the owner of the company to be able to manage the security aspect of it. If such situation occurs, I can do it and manage properly. Thank you.